Alright guys, this is Imtus here, amateur shoutcaster for Georgia Southern University Team A. This is the eSports organization right here, the team. And we are starting our match, our first game of the day against, this is actually a rematch. Unfortunately UCF, University of Central Florida on the left side here, didn't show up for their first game. We declared a forfeit win, but asked for a rematch, and me being the nice guy, gave it to them. And so this right now will be our first match of this rematch right now. You can see in this champion select that Eggy right now grabbing his Thresh. That's going to be a classic pick for him. Always been able to perform with that Thresh. Gonna look to land those hooks and just have a strong laning phase so that Fofo and that Caitlyn can outscale the Lucian. It seems that a Soraka also being picked up on the side of UCF. That's gonna be giving Lucian a lot of mana. Really gonna have to focus on that Lucian carry. That's what they're trying to see here. They're almost, for this bot lane, almost forcing Lucian to make those plays, and a very good champion for them in that fact. Unfortunately, I was unable to get into the spectate mode as the game started, meaning I was unable to see champion picks and ban champions, so unfortunate there, but in about a minute here we will be getting it onto this game. Water on that Olaf, as well as Rubiola, going into a really strong champion from this season. Nocturne, not being shown that much, shown up once in the LCS. I don't exactly remember who used that. I want to say Chrome, probably, maybe not Chrome's, I don't know, but was shown only once, was phenomenal. Joey, or Rubiola, that his name is Joey, Rubiola has been going on to that Nocturne. It's really just like a default. If he really needs to start carrying, really needs to get through this game, he'll definitely pick Nocturne as a strong champion for him. Waller, Olaf, Waller is our sub actually right now for this game, but he has been playing Olaf. He knows how to play this champion. Just a really safe pick for him as well. Momo on that Morgana mid, main champion for him. He's gonna look to just hold his own against that Lulu. Lulu being a super strong pick right now. So with that said, we will get on to this game right now. We're going to start this loading process. As you can see, really strong team on the on UCF. Really strong looking players. We got that Lee Singuh on XaladinTheBeast, probably a strong pick for him. You see all the skins stacked across the board for them. But like I said, really comfort picks for Georgia Southern right now as well. It's gonna be really interesting to see how they play this out. Nocturne's gonna look to get that early farm, try to get to level 6. That's usually how Rubiola is gonna play it out. He may make a gank here or there, but Joey has a very offensive playing style. But when he does get on that Nocturne, he does look to farm up. But he will most likely build that glass cannon Nocturne. Make some plays, force some fights to turn in their favor by killing some of the squishier champions. But with that said, Soraka is actually a decently good pick for Nocturne, because he can counter Nocturne's heavy dives, especially if Rubiola gets to a scary phase on his side. And with that said, that's going to be the start of this right here. As you can see, both teams just grabbing their items right now. Let's see if any team does decide to do any early game strategies. I'm expecting, especially out of my team, to just have a normal guarded start. They do have the Thresh. We do have the Thresh on the side of us. That would help us in the initiate with Soraka on their team. That's one less hard CC for the early game. They might decide to rush this. They are going to possibly be spotted right now. We're gonna have to see if Rubiola does decide to get up on it, that's going to be Soraka taking the first hit right now. We'll have to see if they can add any more to this. Soraka's just going to back up. Rubiola probably should have waited for his team to come back with him rather than just face checking like he did. But with that said, they will be spotted. Ping going in onto where Lulu is staying. They're probably going to decide to go there. Lulu smartly backing off. Figured that they would show up at that time. We do have the team starting to go in right now. And that's going to be Xiaomi, Lulu forcing the flash. Good invade overall by GSU. Momo trying to hit him with that dark binding. He's not going to land, but will get the flash out of Lulu. That's going to be a cooldown important for Momo in the mid lane. He's going to like that. But as for this, they're going to start just normal. Bot's going to go ahead and try to get that early lane level advantage and stay in lane here. It doesn't look like they're gonna... It doesn't look like Rubiola needs any help at all right now. Pretty standard stuff here. Flash out from Lulu, as we saw before. It's going to be a win for Momo Chapai, but Lulu hardly to go against. Not really much. Too much Momo can do unless he lands some lucky bindings, but it's going to be hard in itself. At the same time, Lulu can just shield up any of the damage that Momo Chapai does decide to bring forth right now, but Fofo putting on the harassment right now, just really taking it to Jimbo right now, knowing that Soraka has no immediate CC. Fofo's going to try to use that auto tech advantage he has in order to do a lot to this Lucian. Make sure he can't be the things. That's going to be a hook onto wreck of him. Unfortunately, Thresh missing that flail is not going to do any more than that, but that's going to be a good hook as well. Good trade overall. Fofo going to take a tower hit for that. Not exactly what he was looking for, but that was about all there is to that. You can see Wilder getting a tiny bit ahead too. Just trying to throw as many E's as he can onto Zorelia, just trying to overall just stop his approach, but that's going to be a lot of sustain coming out from the Lucian lane as well. That's something that Fofo and Reggie really going to have to take into consideration right here. They're going to go for the hook onto Rekov and just going to try to put some more damage against Flail. Does land. It's going to be the heal as well onto himself. It's going to be a cooldown for him. Good damage overall. We're going to see Xaladin trying to go hard, but Rubo's going to show himself as well. That was probably a attempted steal. I don't know if that actually was a steal. It looks as though... Wow. Yep, that was a steal. It looks as though Xaladin coming. Joey's not... Didn't like that one bit. Xaladin might be in trouble right now. He's going to try to see if he can get out of this mode. But that's Rubiola. Going to try to countergate this. They don't even see the buff anymore, but he's going to land his E onto that. Wilder is also coming in for the way. He's going to put his spell shield, but that's not going to be anything for that. And the blue was taken by Rubiola. Great counter gank and decision making by them to go ahead and do that. Good job by both teams there. I didn't really get to capture that steal on the red buff in the top, but a beautiful counter and counter to the counter by Rubiola. In that fact, he's going to be happy with that second blue buff steal. Blue buff actually being really crucial for Nocturne. Not exactly the same way for Lee Sin. Lee Sin better off with that red, but that's going to affect his ganking ability for Nocturne. But either way, fairly even. The gold is still very even right now. CS wise, we do have Aurelia in the top lane having an advantage right now, but with the way that Caitlyn, that Fofo's playing on that Caitlyn, Jimbo Slice is not having any fun right now, that's for sure. But we're gonna see Xaladin going up on Wilder. Wilder's gonna get hit up on this. He's gonna try to pop everything he can. He's gonna get hit, but that's gonna be the dodge as well from Wilder. Wilder, oh my god. Wow, just barely getting out of that. Great dodge sidestep by him to get out of that Q. What we do see up in the top lane right now, Rubiola going hard on the Xaladin. Xaladin they're just going to butt heads a little bit. Rubiola trying to save Wilder, make sure nothing else happens to him. We're going to see more aggression by Xaladin. Xaladin is just taking a really aggressive approach right now. Just like, highly aggressive. He's going to go ahead and steal out these razors. He's going to be noticed by Rubiola here. We're going to see Rubiola does get the smite on him, but that's going to be the E as well on the Xaladin. Xaladin's going to get hit right now. Momo Chapai just trying to get some more vision here. Hopefully he can land a thing, but he doesn't have the mana for it. We're going to see if First blood going on to Rubiola. Great counter engaged by that. Just Lee Sin really playing that Lee Sin correctly, but at the same time, not knowing his limits. That was him trying to make as many plays as he can. Actually, I feel that XaladinTheBeast didn't believe that Nocturne was going to come back down to try to grab this Wraith, but he did come down for it. Great sighting by him. Momo just on the backline for more support. Gonna grab that first blood by Rubiola. He's gonna really like that. He's gonna be able to grab those 2 longswords. It's gonna deal a lot more damage. Hopefully he might be able to get some more ganks in as well. Eggy actually looking a lot tankier than before. He must be running some high blues right there, because he's looking a lot tankier than this Raka, that's for damn sure. But on this side, you're gonna see XaladinTheBeast trying to make a play on the bot lane. We do see a ping coming out from the bot lane to say that Lee Sin would have been spotted right there. We're gonna see Water getting the axe onto shot. Let's see if he can go. Oh, that was weird. Wow, they're throwing a very strange laugh coming out from Shot. Waller, come on, man. Gonna mess that one up. Don't know if he would have been able to kill. Maybe if he got a couple more, but that axe definitely would have been able to do it. Waller screwing up on that part. Overall, in the mid lane, looks as though Lulu has the upper hand on Momo right now. Momo's on that comfort champion period right now, so I don't know how much that's going to really affect the matchup. We're gonna see if they either get a gank here or there. This blue buff though is really gonna help Morgana in her ability to farm as much as the Lulu and be able to hurt the Lulu as well. I actually do not know if Lulu got the blue buff as well. She actually did not. That blue buff looks as though it is not. Yeah, the blue buff is not spawning yet for them. That's gonna, well, we do see Lulu. She does have full mana right now, so not that much of a problem, but with Momo having that cooldown reduction in his favor is gonna really help him. But even with that one kill, you could tell the difference in the farm is stronger now. Momo's gonna land that Q. It's not gonna do too much damage though, just gonna try to poke up some damage, but good shield as well by Sayomi. That's gonna be vital for her to land those shields on herself, so that Momo Chapai doesn't deal as much damage as he potentially can, because Morgana's really gonna spike. If they can't shut down Momo Chapai, she's gonna spike really hard, but there's gonna be Shot going hard onto Wilder. Wilder's gonna beat her up just a little bit more, so he's gonna land more ease, but that's going to be the turret down here as well. Aurelia just backing off, really taking all the harassment by Wilder right now. Wilder, even though he's down, really showing how strong of a champion that he can be. Fofo taking more harass than he needs to, but in that lane, Fofo really has the advantage right now, and that's just going to be Wilder pushing him out. Forcing Aurelia out, but that's going to be XaladinTheBeast as well. Lee Sin coming in for the bot lane, trying to make a play. Probably looked like he landed the Q onto Fofo, but not much is going to come from that. We're going to see. It's going to be the turn into that Momo Chapai being turned into a cute but that's going to be Wreck of him popping all the heal, but that might be Fofo going to pop his bear. Hopefully he can't die from this, and it looks like he will live, but oh my gosh, it's a beautiful, wow, forcing the flash from Wreck of him. Luckily he just barely got out of that beautifully placed trap in order to trap him just barely on a turret, but that's going to be XaladinTheBeast, going to try to look for the kill. Will land that Q, is going to take him out, and no answer as well for him. Unfortunate, just really unfortunate on the side of GSU's bot lane right there. That's going to be the ping going from both teams, and Momo Chapai really not in a good place right now. He's going to try to go really hard on XaladinTheBeast and see if he can't take him out. Bull flash for that, and wow, great ultimate by Lulu onto XaladinTheBeast. Is going to be able to save his life just barely right there. Momo Chapai going really hard, but in his defense, he was in a very bad position. Most likely would not have been able to get out of that. Waller doing a good job trying to bring himself back, but that will be the first dragon on the side of UCF. Well played by them, showing off their skill. Waller really bringing the pain onto Aurelia right now. Not too certain if that is an actual like hard counter or any counter and that sort of thing. I don't see Aurelia that often. Obviously the only person really playing that is Wicked. So the laning phase for Olaf and Aurelia is really a mystery, but with Olaf, if he maxes that E, which he is, if he maxes that E, when Aurelia, most champions that have to get really close, dash on the minions just to get their farm, it's gonna be really good for him to pop all that damage. Oh my gosh, that's not gonna work, Buffo taking way too much power damage though. He's gonna try to go really hard in. Buffo taking way too much damage than he needed to. Flashing in, trying to get more damage, but really didn't know, but that's going to be Rubiel on the side, going in onto Rekavum. That's going to be the kill as well. Roman's going to be forced to flash out, but see Wilder as well getting counter engaged by Lee Sin, but Jimbo Slice, wow. Jimbo Slice going really hard onto Eggy. I don't know what happened. There's a lot of action in both lanes switching to and fro, but it seems that Eggy most likely landed a hook, went too hard in, and wasn't able to capitalize on anything else by the other people. That's going to be a 2 for... I think 1. Yeah, that's just gonna be a 2 for 1 in favor of UCF. Also the top lane. So actually it was a 1v1 in the bot lane, but while they're going down because XaladinTheBeast saw the saw the gank by Nocturne bot lane, it allowed him to show up top lane to take out Wilder, because Wilder really was actually becoming a problem for Aurelia. So 4-2 right now. 2k lead, about 2.5k lead. Not terrible for GSU, but really gonna have to hopefully make sure that they can survive this laning phase, or maybe turn around if they can get some good. But late game, I really see the late game going in the favor of GSU right now. Nocturne being a complete monster, as well as Morgana. Same with Caitlyn, Thresh as well, Olaf as well. Every single champion is just great in the late game. The only real late game champion that they have on the side of this UCF would be... Oh, Rekavum getting caught right now by MUUUCH. He's going to land that ult and heal going on to Rekavum. We're going to see if Reveal can't do any more than that. It's going to look like he just stalled that right there, but nothing more is going to be... There's nothing more is going to come from that gank. Unfortunate that they couldn't do, but that's going to be a lot of damage on the MUUUCH from But that's going to be ult onto Rekavum. We're going to see if they could do anything. Wow, MUUUCH missing that Q is going to be detrimental for him. He's not going to be able to do any more than what he just did there. Xiaomi playing really well in that fact. If only Momo could have just landed. Oh my gosh. XaladinTheBeast playing just an incredible Lee Sin right there. Using that war jump to get enraged, ensuring his Q will land. But Wilder as well finding trouble against Aurelia right now. Aurelia went back and bought that Giant's Belt is really what's ticking it off for Wilder. Not too much, not that different of a CS lead, but the items by both the top lane are incredibly different. Seems that Aurelia has pretty much almost a whole 1000 over him. Oh, that's gonna be a great flash kick by XaladinTheBeast on Fofo. It's gonna be able to take out Fofo. He'll be done there. XaladinTheBeast just getting that kick and watching him die to Lucian. Good play by him, giving it to the AD carry. Really gonna help that bot lane do a lot better than what was happening before. But we can really see that overall, the mechanics of the individual players really start to shine right now. Hopefully, if GSU can get some good 5v5s, or maybe catch some people out and have some more 4v5s during the late game, they can start to shine. But if they can't put themselves out of this rut right now in this early game, they're not going to be able to outshine them, even if their champions are that much stronger in the late game. But we're going to see how it rolls out. They really need to try to capitalize on something, get a turret here and there, and start rotating as a team, because that looks as though the laning phase is just not really working for them right now. The overall mechanics is really being shown on the side of UFC. I'm saying UFC. On the me being a fighter. On the side of UCF. I think I'm just gonna call it Central Florida. On the side of Central Florida right now. Water just trying to hyperform right now. Not sure if he can do too much against this Aurelia. It looks like he's having a lot of trouble, forcing to push lane and go back into his jungle as Aurelia pushes Hopefully he can freeze the lane, have Aurelia be in a bad spot for her to stay, being away from the team as well. Rubiola looking to be right now. Great positioning by UCF as well. They're just trying to make as many plays. That's going to be 3-man in the bot lane next to the river, going to be spotted by GSU. They're going to know that Lee Singuh is counter ganking, trying to look for more aggression, trying to get more picks, because I think they do realize, but that's going to be the catch onto Reggie. Reggie might have to flash out of this. He's going to pop that ult, hoping to get a great flash by him as well. He's going to live from that, but that's going to be the turret taken out by Lucian, because they were so far up with the jungle presence that Xaladin's going straight in onto Fofo. Fofo's going to get hit up as well. They're going to see if he can't get out of this, but it's going to be a capitalized by Sayomi, laying that Q to get the kill, and we're going to see the ult coming in from MUUUCH. Maybe, I don't think he can do anything. That's going to be a lot of members from UCF going hard onto MUUUCH. Xaladin really performing right now. It's going to be a kill onto Lucian. Lucian's going to grab that as well. Double kill for Lucian. Great catch, and overall, the jungle presence right now for UCF is incredible. They're really showing their dominance, showing that, hey, I own this jungle too. Is basically what Lee Singuh would say. So that's going to be great for them. 10-2 right now, really convincing lead. The game's still not completely over, I'd say, but a lot are going really hard onto Shot. Shot's going to get that kill for himself. He's going to land that flash. We're going to see if Rubiola can do any more than that. Shot does have no mana right now, but looks like Lulu is coming up for this. They may be able to start something here. That's going to be the slow landing onto Rubiola. Rubiola also out of mana, but he should be able to get out of this one. He does have his boots. That is a no. That is only the tier 1 boot for Shot right now. So he's not going to be able to catch on to Joe. He's going to be able to get out just fine. MUUUCH and Eggy trying to get more map presence in their own jungle. You know you have a problem when you're trying to gain control of your own jungle, especially at 18 pre-20. Is really causing them trouble right now. But as you can see, like I said earlier, you saw from the laning phases, early game started off decently, but then right when it came through, just a couple of great plays by Lee Singuh really got all the lanes rolling. You could see Wilder was actually dominant at one point. Then Lee Singuh noticed how Nocturne was bot, decided to go top, shut down Wilder, and there goes his game. There goes his laning phase. So I'd say the only hope right now for GSU is to establish presence in one lane, try to get it pushing, and hopefully they can travel together, land some good chain CC, catch some people out. They're really at the whim of UCF right now, I'd say. Look at the ward coverage too by UCF. All across the board they have top deep openings warded, sides warded, but that's going to be a 3-man. Is going to pop the coin from Rekavum onto Rubiola. Rubiola is going to also get slowed. It's going to be forced to flash, but that's also a fight on Water in the top lane, but we're going to see if anything happens in the bot lane, but it looks as though they're just backing off. No kills onto anyone here, but Shot really giving hell to Wilder right now. Lee Singuh going to grab that move for himself. Shot taking more damage than he needs to, while they're just trying to heal it all back up. Overall, Aurelia showing that dominance, but we do see MUUUCH maybe trying to look to get something onto Shot. Wilder popping his ultimate, gonna pop Ragnarok to try to get up on this kill. He's gonna pop Ghost as well. He's gonna try to go as hard as he can, trying to try to land more axes. Missed that one. We're gonna see he can throw another one. Shot just trying to dodge that, but he is going to miss as well. Wilder missing that one, but that's going to be the dash onto Wilder by Shot. Shot's gonna get ulted by Lulu again. Let's see if they can chase any more than that. I don't know if they'll be able to. Wilder going really low. Is gonna Wilder also landing the slow. Hopefully they can get out of this, but we will see. Momo getting hit up. Wow, just a ton of damage by Sayomi in the end. It's going to be the ignite by Sayomi onto Momo. Is going to be able to get that kill for themselves. Really strong rotations and mechanics by both, even when UCF gets caught out. 12-2 game. Their dominance is just out of this world. Club team's going to take that turret in a more convincing lead. just adding onto that 5-0 as well. Ace in the hole going in onto Jimbo just to try to push him off. Not going to do too much damage though. As you can see this game unfold. Just beautiful rotations overall by GSU. And we're going to see Shot not even caring right now. Just going straight for that turret, but nothing more is going to put off that. We do see the coin being popped, trying to get more damage onto GSU. The hook also missing onto Shot. Not going to grab anything there. We do see more damage going onto Rekavum, but he's not going to care about that as well. Lee Singuh landing the Q onto Viola. Also him getting cut out. There's going to be a lot of damage put onto the Sounder. But we do see the ult coming in for Viola. And Viola going straight on Rekavum. We do see Shot in the middle. Going to get ulted by Lulu to try to disrupt that. But Lee Singuh going to kill onto that Fofo, finally grabbing a kill, but we'll see Water also going down. There's going to be more damage put on the Shot. That's going to be ult as well by Soraka. Lucian grabbing a double kill there in the end. Great counter engage from what seemed to be slightly in the favor of GSU. Completely turned around by that Lulu ult onto a Shot, really turning the tide for them. And Jimbo just tons of damage coming through on the side. Couldn't even get to them. It looked as though GSU was more confused after the Lulu ult than anything else, but that Lulu ult really set them up for winning the fight. Just trying to get back into the lanes. UCF having a ton of wards around them. Great warding by UCF overall. Getting those deep wards, showing their dominance. I can imagine UCF just probably going to decide to close this out right now. With a middle turret, middle inhibitor shown. I can see Lucian staying in the bot, trying to push it as the rest of them either try to bait a Baron maybe, or try to do more and push them. But we do see Lee Singuh getting maybe caught out right now. We're gonna see if more damage can be put on. That's gonna be the ult as well. Great flash by Rekavum. Gonna block that ult. Ace in the hole by Fofo. I don't actually know if that was gonna kill him, but we did have the ult getting put on the Xaladin just to make sure that it didn't come out for that. Overall, small win by GSU, but gonna need way more than a small win to get themselves back into this scrying ward being put out by Soraka? No, Lee Singuh just to find him there. Great use of the scrying ward by Lee Singuh. Another dragon again for blue team. They're gonna try to see if they can bait something out here. And Xiaomi will see Caitlyn on the other side, as well as Caitlyn will see Xiaomi. Xiaomi's gonna grab that white for himself. Momo, bot lane on the side of GSU, just looking to get back. Hopefully they can try and do something. Caitlyn does have a fairly decent amount of CS right now. Not as good as the other team, obviously, but it's enough to do something. And at the very least, they're gonna have to get a miracle team fight right now to even try to bring this back. But as we can see, Rubiola looking like he wants to pinch right now. He's actually in a dangerous spot. He's going to be seen by, and that's going to be the ultimate going in onto Jimbo. Jimbo's going to flash away out of there. We do have Ragnar popped by Wilder. He's going to try to go in and get more kills onto Shot. Shot getting hit up by everybody. He's going to be forced to flash as well. That's going to be the play onto Jimbo. We do Xiaomi flanking from the right side, but Rekavum going to show himself in here. That's going to be the ult from Lulu onto Rekavum. That's just going to be complete chaos coming out from the side of UCF. Great engage though by GSU, but being this far ahead, you could have your Soraka walk in and use the Lulu ult on her, and it'll be enough to disrupt the enemy team, which is what we saw happen here as she tanks up all of these turret shots. But beautifully done by them. Obvious that the how the goalie was different, but that GSU will be able to push them out for now. But looking fairly bleak on the side of GSU. Not sure what they even could, especially after losing a winning engage, in my opinion. After they put so much damage on the shot, basically made him irrelevant at the end. No pun intended. But like nothing else really could have gone in the favor of GSU. They had such a great engage. They pushed Aurelia out. She was out of the picture right there. But otherwise, they couldn't capitalize on anything. They didn't have enough damage in the end. If they were even the slightest, let's say if it was only a 5 gold difference, 5,000 gold difference, instead of a, what is this right now, like 16,000 gold difference or whatever. If it was only a 5, they would have killed that Aurelia, probably would have been able to capitalize on that flash play onto Jimbo, but after all those plays, just no damage came across the board. Everyone was still alive. Scirocco was able to walk into the middle, get ulted by Lulu, disrupt the team, and then from there it was downhill. Pretty simple conclusion right there. You see more teams going on. They will know this Baron is happening, but there's nothing they can really do about it. It's getting melted as we speak. Baron's not even doing much damage to them, and this may very well just be the ending push by UCF. UCF pinging that bot lane inhib. Going to try to see if they can do any more for that. Both teams just trying to see if they can push each other off. That's going to be the engage on the forward by Shot. Shot's going to go straight into that. He's going to be taken out by, I don't know who, but that's going to be a lot of damage onto Wilder and them. Just so much damage going across the board by UCF. Just one after one, melted by everyone. Couldn't even get onto Jimbo. That's going to be the game for UCF. Well played by UCF. Really showing their dominance right here. In every aspect of the game, just complete dominating gameplay. Good job, UCF on that win.
Try letting go.